Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance New Player's Guide. We are at the end of day 3 and we've done a few things here that are interesting. So first off, not quite done with chapter 3 quests, but we should finish that tomorrow. We made today and yesterday a Yasuo day. Didn't do an update yesterday because I didn't have much time to play. We spent most of today playing Yasuo and then also doing the quests, the Battle Pass quests, so that we can make sure to max out our Battle Pass. I think we only started with like 4 or 5 days available, and just by doing the quests and like doing honestly not that many adventures, we were able to get down to 480 out of 490, which gives you all of the free items. So we're going to open that now just to look at it. 20 Viego fragments is okay. Viego's pretty strong, so if we end up having to use him, we're not going to feel bad about it. Dreadway Chase Gun is of course amazing. We use that in a number of ways. Wild fragments also good. The Stardust will allow us to buy a golden reliquary if we want it. It'll let us get some spirit forges, and also it can help us get more relics. So right now in our Emporium we do have obviously the golden reliquary available. We should be able to get 2 of these by the end. And then we also have the golden spatula here. I don't think golden spatula is very good, so I don't want to buy it. But if you were to buy it, then it would go away. It could be replaced with another golden spatula because you can have 3 of them. But that is one way, if you do find yourself with excessive stardust after buying your golden reliquary, that you can kind of fast track your way through relics. Because if you have them, they don't show up anymore, and that's probably your best way to get to Gale Force, is just by getting all of the relics available to you, until, you know, Gale Force eventually has to show up. So that is one way to do that. I don't think I'm going to purchase this, although I assume I'll have plenty of dust available to me by the end of this. And so maybe it is worth it to buy it now, but I'm still, it would make me feel bad because I don't particularly want the golden spatula. Anyway, going on to our Path of Champions. We do have Yasuo to level 10 now, and then if we swap champions, we also have 118 wild fragments, so presumably we're going to put like 30 here and 30 here if we don't get lucky and get other fragments. So that really puts us at like 58. Lux, we were able to get fragments from the Battle Pass, which is really nice. And Lux is the next character on our list, so we're going to do that. We also do want to get Misfortune to at least 2 stars, but potentially 3 stars, because Misfortune gives us Tempest Blade relic, which we actually do need by tomorrow if we want to do the Nightmare Adventures. So those are set on Monday. It's Saturday night right now, almost Sunday, so I have 24 hours to unlock Tempest Blade. So I might end up just sending all of those into Misfortune. That's gonna hurt my feelings a little bit, but we'll see how tomorrow shakes up. I think you do get some Misfortune fragments for free from the adventures, hopefully. But we'll focus more on the adventures tomorrow. Today we were really focused on the Battle Pass, just to make sure that we got as much out of it as we could. So that's kind of where we're at. So, and then here is our wallet. So we don't really have a lot here. The 15 Jinx fragments is great, actually. That means we only have to spend 15 on it. And then obviously the Lux fragments are great. Lux is something we're kind of forced to use, but also we don't mind using Lux because Lux is great. So that's where we're at on the champion side. For the adventures, it looks like we just unlocked the Hand of Noxus, which is nice. I've done 2 of 4 out of the Swift Scout, 2 of 7 of Saltwater Scourge, 1 of 7 of Prodigal Explorer, 2 of 4 of Bounty Hunter, 2 of 4 of Wrath of Zon, and 1 of 8 of the Titan of the Depths. We've also done the 1-star weekly. I guess we didn't do the 1.5 star. Okay, so they're in a weird order. I guess this is the first one up here, and then this is the second one down here. But oh, okay, I did it on Jinx. That's why it doesn't show that it's done. So, yeah, this was the first one. This was the second one. We do need to unlock this third one by getting to Legend level 15. We're only Legend level 11 right now, so we do need to get some Legend points, which means that we're going to be probably focused on quests, because I assume quests will unlock some Legend points, hopefully. And if not, doing the adventures definitely gives us Legend points. So we should be able to just unlock Lux right now. We should be able to fast track that and get to Legend level 15. So that's kind of the goals for tomorrow. Get to Legend level 15, get Misfortune to... I'm just gonna probably spend those 5. I need to remember to document that. Just because 2 stars is so much better than 1 star. It just saves you actual time in real life, which is important, because that seems to be something that I don't have enough of. Yeah, so goal tomorrow is going to be to get Legend level 15, unlock Tempest Blade so that we can throw that on Yasuo, and then do at least the 4.5 Nightmare Adventure. We have Legend points here, so at least the 4.5 Nightmare Adventure, and hopefully also the 5.5 Nightmare Adventure, but if we can't do that, then it is what it is. But we'll definitely be able to do the 4.5. I think we'll be able to do the 5.5 as well. Shouldn't be that hard, I don't think, but it is going to take a little bit of focused work, and hopefully we do get Misfortune unlocked. Not hopefully, we're going to get Misfortune unlocked, but hopefully we get some free fragments to do that, because if we don't, then we're going to have to spend from this pool here, which we do want to spend on other things later, because we need to unlock, 16 or 17 champions total in order to do all of the Lysandra adventures. And then if we do want to do the monthly challenges, we need to have 24 champions at least. I assume I'm going to lose a game or 2 somewhere in there, so we probably want closer to 30. And that is where we are at. You can always check the spreadsheet to see exactly what I did. So on day 2, I did Prodigal Explorer with Jinx, the 1.5 star weekly with Jinx. I did the Yasuo campaign and then some basic stuff with Yasuo. And then today I did more stuff with Yasuo. I did lose once on the Wrath of Zon to Ambessa. She makes a very wide board very fast, and that's kind of annoying. And I just didn't deal with it properly. So I should have played more elusives. Ambessa doesn't have a lot of life for that node, but her units are very strong, so if you can just bypass them, that's a great way to win. And then I did the 1-star weekly, a Saltwater Scourge, finished Yasuo's 2-star campaign, and I did a Titan of the Depths. So, that is where we are at. And yeah, so here you can see here what I did. And then I added a column for major goals, so complete chapter quests, and part of that is unlocking these champions. I guess actually this does not go there, but one of our major goals is also going to be to unlock Misfortune. I did finally get Yasuo to level 10, so I have the 2 champions to level 10, so now it's time to switch off. I am documenting all my currencies, so this is the total that I've had. I haven't changed much in the other spots. Did add relics to the champions by level. So today, day 3 would be Jinx at 11, 2-star. Yasuo at 10, 2-star. And Lux at 1 and 2 stars. So I also need to upgrade currencies to show that we unlocked Lux. And I'll do that later. You don't need to see that. Not that important. Then I have added more to notes as I'm doing things. I want to make sure that I'm noting down things that I think are important that could help you out. So Ambessa in Wrath of Zon, like I just talked about, doesn't have a lot of hit points, but is strong. You have the Saltwater Scourge. You want to pick up a source of healing. Something like Urumi Shield is nice. Every time you play a spell, you gain a hit point. Since you take damage every round, no matter what, having a source of healing makes that nice. You want to be making parallel progress, so you're going to want to be leveling your champions and also completing adventures for rewards, and ideally also do Battle Pass stuff while you're doing that. And then I did run into the Arise and Conquer Battle Pass challenge. So this is win games after leveling 3 champions, and I was like, how do I even do this? There's no way I can get 3 champions. And then I remembered that the game actually has a game, and you can make a deck in the PvE mode. That does play at 1x speed, and it drove me insane, but it is a thing you can do if you have to do that. So that's where we are. If you have any questions about anything, do feel free to ask. I hope I'm presenting the information in a way that makes sense and is helpful. And if you have any, if I'm missing anything, just let me know and I'll try to include it. I'll try to remember to do that. But hopefully this makes sense and is helpful for any new players. And that's where we are at. It is now midnight, so we are starting on day 4. And yeah, that's it for me. So good luck. You can always refer to this spreadsheet and see where I'm at in real time, because I update it as I go through and I do things. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I'm going to do an update every day. If real life is busy and I end up not doing that much, there's probably no reason to update. But at least probably every 3 days I'll give an update. I feel like a lot of days are going to just be also like level a bunch of champions so that they can actually do the things that they need to do. And that's not interesting at all to talk about. And I might even not super document that in things to do. I think if it's just like level up a lot, that's not super interesting, but I might just put level up. And that'll be something like, you know, do Garen Adventure, do Nautilus Adventure, do Thresh Adventure, do Aurelion Soul, and like that kind of thing. That's basic. That's the basic path for leveling up. I'll probably talk about that when I'm doing it, but yeah, that's it. So get Legend level 15 or Nightmares. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. Goodbye.